Hello, dear students. Today we are going to start a new chapter of civics section. That is chapter number 4. And the name of the chapter is Role of Government in Healthcare. Students, this chapter focus on the role of government in the health sector. Students, we all know that we live in a democratic country and right to health is one of the most important fundamental right given by the constitution to all the people living in our country. In democracy, we expect our government to work for welfare, for the work of welfare, maybe in the field of education, health, employment, housing, or development of roads, electricity, etc. Now, coming on to health, what is health? मैं अगर आपको पूछूं कि हेल्थ क्या है तो यू विल से कि मिस रिमेनिंग हेल्दी, अगर हम बीमार नहीं हैं तो दैट इज़ गुड हेल्थ, इजंट इट? But according to the definition given by WHO, that is World Health Organization, health is not only absence of disease, मतलब बीमारी का न होना ही एक हेल्थ अच्छा हेल्थ नहीं होता. हेल्थ इज अ स्टेट ऑफ कंप्लीट फिजिकल, मेंटल, सोशल वेल बीइंग. अंडरस्टूड? हम सब जगह से हेल्दी होना चाहिए. फिजिकली भी हमको फिजिकली कोई बीमारी नहीं होनी चाहिए, हम मेंटली भी एकदम स्थिर होने चाहिए एंड सोशली भी. सो ऑल दिस थ्री एस्पेक्ट्स बैलेंस्ड is very important for a person to be in a healthy state, because in a healthy person all the organs and systems function properly and balance is maintained between the environment and the body. Other than disease, there are various other factors that affect our health. For example, clean drinking water, proper nutritious food, etc. Health depends on the overall development of an individual. That means having active and good spirit in every sphere of life. As I said, mental, physical, and social, every sphere of the life, no mental strain, etc. According to our constitution, it is the primary duty of the government to ensure the welfare of the people and provide healthcare facilities to everyone. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of India look after the public health and welfare. We require proper healthcare facilities like hospital, health centers, testing laboratories, ambulance service, blood bank, etc. to prevent and treat illness. To run this kind of facilities, we require nurse, health workers, qualified doctors, and other healthcare professionals. We should have the medicines and equipments that are essential for treating patients. There are great number of doctors, clinics, and hospitals in India, but they cannot provide healthcare service to everyone. So what are the facilities available in India? We have largest number of medical colleges in the world. We are the largest producers of doctors in the world. According to the data, it's more than 15,000 doctors per year. We are the third largest producers in the world and exporters of the medicines. In this corona pandemic also, you may have heard in the television news and media that हमारे देश ने बहुत सारे देशों को कोरोना वैक्सीन डिलीवर की है. Large number of medical tourists come to India for treatment in some of the world-class hospitals. There is significant growth in the medical facilities in last 30 years. In 1943, Sir Joseph Bohr had established well-organized health service under the Health Survey and Development Community. India became independent in 1947. After that, it turned out to be one of the important nation in providing medical facilities to all, focusing on the primary health care. The government of India has 3-tier medical system. What are the 3-tier system? It is the primary medical care. It provides the system a direct link between the people and the medical facilities at the grassroots level, that is village and towns. Primary health centers, that is PHCs, deal with most basic medical facilities, giving preventive, curative, integrative, rehabilitative medical service to the people, and act as a medium for implementing all the government programs related to health and family welfare. Now, community health centers that are also known as CHCs are also form a part of primary level medical care system. We have many centers, many community health centers in Vapi also. Cases found most complicated by the primary health centers are referred to the community health centers. अभी हमको जैसे मालूम है कि कोरोना वायरस के जो मेन टेस्ट होते हैं, जो रैपिड एंटीजन RT-PCR, वो गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल्स में ही हो रहे थे. तो गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल्स के अलावा जो ये कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर्स, जैसे चला में है कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर्स, एक चीरी में है, चनोद में है, दे सो गवर्नमेंट गिव द community health centers all the facilities, and they become the medium to the local people. District hospitals from the secondary medical care centers. Hospitals and institutions meant for the particular disease and specialized fields on only constitutes the tertiary medical care system of health infrastructure. After independence, we have seen a remarkable progress in the healthcare facilities. The number of PHCs and CHCs and tertiary healthcare centers are not sufficient for the growing Indian populations. It still needs to be developed more and more. जैसे कि कोरोना वायरस अचानक से ही आ गया था. We were not prepared for that pandemic. अचानक जब कुछ अंदाज़ा भी नहीं लग पाया कि ये केस कैसे बढ़ने वाला है और कितना बढ़ने वाला है. सो वी वर नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दैट, नॉट द गवर्नमेंट वॉज. तो कैसे सब लोगों को सारी फैसिलिटीज़ दिलाई जाए, कैसे एडमिशन करना, कैसे उनका देखभाल करना, इट वॉज अ बिग चैलेंज फॉर आवर गवर्नमेंट ऑल्सो. बट आवर गवर्नमेंट डिड अ रिमार्केबल जॉब in not only maintaining and managing this pandemic, but after the development of the corona vaccine, our country is benefited with the vaccine, and हमारी जो country है वो दूसरों को भी help कर रही है vaccine देकर. So we can say that our government has played a remarkable role in providing and implementing healthcare facilities to fight communicable disease. What is communicable? जो फैलने वाली बीमारियां होती है, जो एक दूसरे से कम्युनिकेट करने से होती है, उसे कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज़ बोलते हैं. एंड ऑल्सो नॉन कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज़. Expansion of better and advanced medical facilities has led to considerable improvement in the health status of our population. Mortality rate have fallen appreciably. Mortality rate मतलब जो डेथ रेट होता है, मरने की संख्या. ओके, so death rate has been fallen. Now the government provides public health care facilities to people. There are two types of healthcare facilities. One is public and one is private. Now let us understand both this. The government runs public health service. This include health centers, hospitals. These are associated together and cover both rural and the urban areas. Public health service supplies treatment to all kind of problems, from a common illness to the special illness or special service. Generally in the village, health centers have nurse and health workers. They are well qualified in dealing with regular illness. They work under the control of doctors at the primary health centers, and these centers cover various village in the rural area. District hospital supervises the health centers at the district level. Because the government established this hospitals and health centers to provide health care to all the citizens, so the health service are called public health service. The resource to run public health service are obtained by the public in the form of tax paid to the government. अब गवर्नमेंट के पास तो पैसे कहाँ से आएंगे, हम जो टैक्स भरते हैं उसी से आएंगे. Hence the facilities are meant for everyone. वो हमारा हक है, that is our right. Okay, so public health service are provided at either low cost or for free. Importance of public health service is to take action to stop disease from spreading, such as TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya, etc. Now coming to the private health sectors. In India, many doctors run their own private clinics. Registered medical practitioners are found in the rural areas. Urban areas have lots number of doctors providing specialized service by running their privately owned hospitals and nursing homes. There are several laboratories and that do undergo test and offer special facilities like X-ray, ultrasound, CT scan, etc. and etc. Unlike public health service in private health centers, patients have to pay a lots and lots of money for every service. So, which are the major public healthcare programs initiated by the started by the government? First one, universal immunization program. In between 1988 to 2006, our country has seen decline in six deadly diseases such as diphtheria, smallpox, measles, pertussis, neonatal tetanus, poliomyelitis, hepatitis B vaccination program, which was started in 2002 in 33 districts and 15 cities as a pilot project, has been expanded to all the districts of the state, showing a good performance. Vaccination against Japanese encephalitis was started in 2006, and by 2014 its adult vaccine was introduced in 179 districts in 9 states. Now the most famous one, the pulse polio immunization program. According to the survey of 2006, 676 cases of polio were reported from 114 districts. The year 2007 reported 874 cases from 99 districts of the country. Responding to this, extra supplementary immunization activities were intensified in the high risk areas. As a result, only one case was reported in the year 2011. So, and in the year FIFA, in the 11th 5-year plan, attempted to obtain zero transmission status for 3 consecutive years and obtained a polio-free certification. Now, what are the initiatives of the government for this? The government also took many steps to eradicate polio from the country. All the states and UTs in our country had prepared a rapid response team to respond to any polio outbreak in the country. Special booths were established in the area so that every children below 5 years of age entering our country are given polio drops. Indian government has identified 107 high-risk areas where multi-pronged strategies is being implemented to ensure sanitation, hygiene and clean drinking water, in addition to oral polio vaccine. Not only vaccination booths have been established, but efforts like house-to-house visit, vaccinating children at major bus stops, railway stations, marketplace has been taken. आपने भी देखा होगा, आपके घर में भी बहुत बार ये गवर्नमेंट के नर्स हेल्थ वर्कर्स आते होंगे पोलियो के ड्रॉप्स पिलाने के लिए. अगर आप घर में रहो तो पूछते हैं आके कि डू यू हैव अ स्मॉल किड, और अगर हो या ना हो वो लोग अगर पिलाते हैं तो इट्स ओके. अदरवाइज दे राइट अ नंबर to prove that they have come, they have visited the house and they have asked for the age of the child, and all this thing is free of cost. Now next one is National Vector Borne Disease Control Program. What is this? This program was implemented for the prevention and control of the vector borne disease like malaria, filariasis, black fever, which is also known as Kala Azar, Japanese encephalitis, dengue, chikungunya. Now, black fever, which is Kala Azar, is an endemic in 3 states of the country, namely Bihar, Jharkhand and UP. The National Health Policy envisaged this black fever elimination by 2010. Under this program, the central government provided 100% operational care cost to the state government. Anti-black fever medicines, drugs and insecticides have been provided. Now डेंगू, हमने सबने डेंगू का नाम तो सुना ही होगा. किसी को भी फीवर आता है तो आपने सुना होगा शायद इसको डेंगू हो गया होगा. So dengue is prevalent in different parts of the country, but the outbreak of this disease is mainly reported in urban areas. However, in the recent past, dengue is reported in rural areas as well. In 2005, chikungunya fever had emerged in the country, with Andhra Pradesh to report the first. So, the government has taken various steps to tackle the vector-borne disease, including dengue and chikungunya, which included implementation of strategic actions plans for prevention and control of these diseases. Talking about TB, tuberculosis. To reduce the number of TB cases, good quality anti-TB drugs are provided to the patient, and they provide it free of cost in the private practice also, like in the private clinics. If any TB patients are coming, उनको फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट तो नहीं दिया जाता है, बट स्टिल द डॉक्टर्स आर they are requested and they have to maintain their journals with the name of the patient. जैसे एक पेशेंट आया, उसको टीबी अगर हो गया, उसका नाम, उसका नंबर, किस तरह का टीबी है, what is the main spot of that tuberculosis, everything has to be registered, and one copy of his identity like आधार कार्ड हो गया, जो भी है, ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस, एवरीथिंग, उसके घर का अच्छे से पता और उसके जो बैंक अकाउंट है वो, एंड the doctor has to report to the government, and government will call that patient. उसको कॉल किया जाएगा, पूछा जाएगा, अगर उसको फ्री में इलाज करवाना है, दे टेक द इनिशिएटिव फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, और नहीं तो उनके बैंक अकाउंट में कुछ पैसे ट्रांसफ़र करते हैं गवर्नमेंट. सो दीज आर द स्टेप्स टेकन बाय द गवर्नमेंट. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द रिपोर्ट ऑफ 2012, 4,452 मेडिकल सीट्स वर इंक्रीज्ड विद द एम, जो 15,000 डॉक्टर्स हर साल जो डॉक्टर्स बनते थे, विद द एम ऑफ इंक्रीजिंग द नंबर ऑफ डॉक्टर्स. नाउ इट इज़ 40,000 डॉक्टर्स पर ईयर. स्टिल द रेशियो ऑफ द डॉक्टर्स एंड पॉपुलेशन इज़ फार बिलो द आइडल वन. अगर हम कंपेयर करें, in 1950 there were only 2,717 hospitals, dispensaries and primary health centers, but after 11th 5-year plan the number rose to 24,000. Every year almost 5 lakh people die from tuberculosis. Malaria is still a killer disease, we can say. Although the health sector is blooming, it's still unable to keep a check on the disease. India enjoys a quite prestigious position when it comes to treatment. Drinking water is scarcely available. 21% of communicable disease are waterborne, like diarrhea and hepatitis. इसीलिए मम्मी लोग बोलते रहते हैं ना, बाहर का कुछ खाने का नहीं, क्योंकि बाहर का पिया उसके बाद टाइफाइड हो जाएगा, जॉन्डिस हो जाएगा, डायरिया हो जाएगा. तो अवॉइड ऑल दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स. ओके, इंडिया इज़ ऑल्सो, पहले मैंने बता दिया कि इंडिया इज़ द लार्जेस्ट एक्सपोर्टर ऑफ मेडिसिन एंड एन्जॉय द 4th पोजिशन इन द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ द मेडिसिन. सो स्टूडेंट्स, वी कैन से द हेल्थ एंड हैप्पीनेस आर कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री टू ईच अदर. हम कितने भी बाहर से खुश हो, मन से एकदम हेल्दी हो, लेकिन अगर मेंटली हम स्टेबल नहीं हैं, मेंटली हम दुखी हैं, तो वो भी मज़ा नहीं आता है. इज़न्ट इट? The unhealthy section of the population decrease the manpower potential of the nation. How? अगर हम खुश नहीं हैं तो हम खुशी से काम नहीं करेंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ़ आई एम अ टीचर और मैंने घर में अगर मेरे हस्बैंड से झगड़ा कर लिया हो या किसी से झगड़ा कर लिया हो, वो मूड लेके सोचो मैं आऊँगी, अगर स्कूल में मैं पढ़ाऊँगी तो मैं आपको अच्छे से नहीं पढ़ा सकती. या कोई भी इंसान अगर अंदर से खुश नहीं है, ही इज़ नॉट और शी इज़ नॉट मीन्स हेल्दी in all the 3 dimensions, that is physical, mental and social, the potential of working will not be the same. वो उतनी खुशी से वो काम नहीं कर पाएगा. एटलीस्ट करेगा भी तो ज़बरदस्ती से करेगा कि अपना 100% तो नहीं डाल सकेगा. isn't it? They cannot contribute to the family, society, nation as actively as the section does. In modern times, the importance of health is fully realized by every country, and it is up to the country to implement policies to safeguard the health issues. और दुख की बात यह है कि हम आज भी इंडिया में बोला जाए, इंडिया में, वर्ल्ड में, फिज़िकल हेल्थ के लिए सब बहुत सतर्क रहते हैं कि ये ना हो जाए, वो ना हो जाए, बट स्टिल मेंटल हेल्थ इज़ नॉट गिवन दैट इम्पोर्टेंस. बट our government has started taking initiatives. Now it is the recent one that government has started giving insurance for the mental health care sectors also. It is a news for the parents, I can say. It is not that important for the students, but still, yes, mental health care के लिए भी insurance policies available here. So students, in India there is a lack of healthcare facilities in different parts of countries. Any nation, to be healthy for its development, the population should be healthy. So this was all about this lesson, students. The answers I hope I will give you in the class. Okay, till then, stay healthy, stay happy. Goodbye.